Hello, peoples. Alright, so Godzilla timeline can be confusing for a newcomer. I'm making this video because I'm a bit of a Godzilla nerd. Less than I used to be, but still, I know a lot about Godzilla. So, yeah. Here is the Godzilla timeline. Or timelines. Yeah, it's going to get confusing really quick. Alright, first one, Timeline 1, Showa Era. Begin with 1954's Gojira, or Godzilla. 1955, Godzilla Rise Again. 1956, Rodan. 1958, Varan the Unbelievable. 1961 of Mothra. 62 of King Kong vs. Godzilla. Ghidorah, the three-headed monster in 64. 1965, Frankenstein vs. Baragon / Frankenstein Conquers the World. 65, Invasion of Astro Monster. 66, War of the Gargantuas. 1966, Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster / A Bira Horror of the Deep. 67 is King Kong Escapes. 67 is also Son of Godzilla. 71, we got Godzilla vs. Hedorah. 72, we got Godzilla vs. Gigan. 73, we got Godzilla vs. Megalon. And 73, you also got that Toho TV show Zone Fighter. This is canon since Godzilla, Gigan, King Ghidorah appear in it and gives us the canonical Gigan's death. Okay, 74, we got Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. We got 75, Terror of Mechagodzilla. And then, so in the timeline, 1999... So 1968 we had Destroy All Monsters, but it doesn't take place till 1999. So technically this is the last movie in the Godzilla series. Down to the Heisei era. Okay, now we go back to 1954 Godzillas. And 57, okay, maybe the Mysterians. It isn't said in any of the movies, but in the Space Godzilla novelization, they mentioned the Mysterians with him building Mogira, with the remains of the Mogira robot by the Mysterians. So you could maybe put the Mysterians in if you want to. That's why I have the question mark. So possibly the Mysterians. In 85, have the Return of Godzilla. 1990, Godzilla vs. Biollante. 1992, Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. There's some time travel mumbo jumbo, but don't worry, that doesn't wreck on anything. 1993, we got Godzilla vs. Mothra, or Godzilla vs. Mothra in the Battle for Earth. Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 was not the sequel to Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla back in 74. Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla in 95. And 96, we got Godzilla vs. Destroyer. That's the end of Heisei. Next up, Timeline 3 is TriStar. 1998, we got Godzilla. 1998 Godzilla. And then 1998 to 1999, we got Godzilla the Animated Series. Alright, Millennium Timelines. Okay, here we go. So, the Millennium Era is actually a bunch of different Godzilla movies that share no continuity with each other, except maybe two. So, that's why it's, okay, but they're clumped in with but they're called the Millennium Saga, since they're all movies that all took place within a year each other, starting with Godzilla 2000 Millennium. So timeline 4. Back 54 Gojira. And 1999's Godzilla 2000 Millennium. Timeline 5, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. 54 Gojira. 2000s, we got Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. Timeline 6, Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, giant monsters all attack timeline. So, 54 Gojira. And, okay, so 1998 Godzilla is also canon, since due to a throwaway line in it where they actually make fun of Godzilla 1998. Okay, with a side character saying, "Hey, is that Godzilla?" Oh no, and the guy responds, "Oh no," but that's what the American thinks, since this is the first American Godzilla. Okay, so then we got Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, giant monsters all out attack in 2001? I think 2001. Okay, Timeline 7 is the Kiryu Saga. So we started in 1954 Gojira. That's, yep. 56-year-old man. 58 Varan. 61's Mothra. 62's Gorath, or at least the monster parts. Okay, so Maguma is canon, but Gorath isn't, the main part of the movie about a rogue star coming to Earth. Since in the movie it destroys the moon, but in the Kiryu Saga the moon's completely fine. So it's only about the seal monster. 63 is Atragon with Manda. 64 is Dugora. 65 is Frankenstein versus Baragon, but not Frankenstein. Only Baragon and the the giant squid. 66 we got War of the Gargantuas. Still wondering how that works since Frankenstein isn't canon. I don't know. 67 we got King Kong Escapes, but not King Kong or Mechanic Kong. Only Gorosaurus and the giant sea serpent. 1970 Space Amoeba. That's the only time you're gonna see Space Amoeba in the Godzilla canon. Then 84 we got random Gamma Wave Bus for some reason. Okay, yeah, for some reason the timeline, the Gamma Wave Bus just appears randomly. 2002 is Godzilla X Mechagodzilla. 2003 is Godzilla Tokyo SOS. Now we're done with the Kiryu Saga. Timeline 8 is the Final Wars. Godzilla Final Wars, 2004. Alright, then timeline 9 is the Legendary Era, which is the Godzilla continuity we have today. So from, I think, the 40s, 50s, 60s, Godzilla Awakening. Haven't read the comic, but I think that's the time. Is that when it takes place? Somewhere in that time period. 1970, we got Kong Skull Island. 2012, Skull Island Birth of Kong. 2014's Godzilla. 2017's Godzilla King of the Monsters. 2021's Godzilla versus Kong. Now it isn't the last timeline. Got timeline 10, Shin Godzilla. Okay, we got the Japan only 2016 Shin Godzilla. Timeline 11, the anime timeline. Yes, it's the Godzilla anime. From 1999 to 2048, we got the Godzilla Monster Apocalypse prequel novel exclusive to Japan. And then the 2029 to 48, we got Godzilla Project Mechagodzilla. And then in the 22,000s-ish, we got the Godzilla anime trilogy. Exclusive to Netflix. I heard they're not good. So that is the Godzilla timeline. Okay, 8 out of the 11 timelines contain the original 54 Gojira, which is just amazing. But yeah, that's the Godzilla timeline. If you're probably more confused than you were then. Bye.